Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in the 4-star Rush Attack Raid Tournament with no purples with day 1. I'm going to feature my 5 raid flags with commentary. Today's first battle is going to be up against a Greg tank team. They've also got Snorri, I think that is. Yeah, they've got Holly, they've got Guardian Jackal, and then also Mael. So interesting team here. I am going to bring in 4 of my Season 1 heroes that get their specials in 6 tiles with Melindor, Khalil, Lizu, and Caedmon. So if you have a Season 1 hero with the 5% costume bonus and either Druid, Monk, or Sorcerer, then they will get their specials in 6 tiles because you need 9% mana generation in order to get your very fast speed heroes down to 6 tiles or in Rush Attack Raid Tournaments, everybody. And then I've also got Greg in here as well with his Mega Minion. Let's see how this first flag goes. All right, lots of greens. Awesome. I'm going to start off with the 4 greens up top, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's start off with the 4 yellows. That way I can get a cascade of 4 greens and maybe a diamond. Nice. All right, let's use Caedmon on Greg, I think. Yeah. And then I'm going to use Melindor because I'm going to hit this green diamond anyway, which is going to give me my green specials back since they get their special in 6 tiles. We've got Khalil. Let's use Khalil on this left side with Caedmon against Holly. And then I'm going to match this massive blue diamond. Which is going to give me Greg, maybe? Nope. 1 tile short. All right. Let's match. Actually, you know what? I'm going to match the 3 purples vertically to move up the red diamond. I'm hoping with the combo bonus, it will kill Holly. Nice. I don't know if it would have anyway, but either way it worked out. Let's use Lizu. And then I'm going to use Khalil on this right side since she attacks up to 3 with this costume. And then let's match a couple blues. That way I can get Greg's special. Nice. Let's use Melindor and Greg. Let's hit this yellow dragon, which will give me Lizu and Greg back. Nice cascading. Almost killed my L. Should kill him with either Lizu or Greg's special. Or some burn damage. That works out too. Let's go through these red tiles. Get Khalil. And Snorri is dead. Awesome. 1 for 1 to start off day 1. Next up, we've got a Goldie tank team. They've also got 2 of these silencer versions of Lizu. And then they've got Kirill and Caedmon. I'm definitely gonna keep in my tunes. I'm gonna bring in the tune version of Caedmon versus the glass version. That way he'll have a higher chance to resist. And then I want to bring in some more tunes to avoid or resist the silence. So let's bring in, or take out Khalil and Greg. And you know what? I'm going to take out Lizu since they've got a yellow tank. Let's bring in maybe Grim or Gormek. Actually, you know what? Let's bring in Toon Khalil. Where'd she go? I have no idea where she just went. Did I just switch to a... Oh, I've only got her at level 70. I've got the glass version at level 80. Alright, well, let's do that. And then... Or actually, you know what? Let's bring in Toon Scarlet. I've also only got her at 70. Cool. Alright, let's do this. Scarlet and Khalil. And then Gormek's attack stat is surprisingly low compared to everybody else's, so that's why I'm using Scarlet and Khalil. And then I don't think I have the Toon version of either of my colons up to 80 either. Yeah, I've only got the Ranger version for events. Let's bring in Grim as the other hero. And I've got these troops switched. Here we go. Gonna start off with the 3 purples horizontally on the bottom left, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's match the 3 purples on the right. Then I can match the yellows, move up the red, and maybe get lucky with a red in the middle. And that worked out great. Perfect. Nice cascading. This should actually kill Goldie before she gets started. Awesome. All right, now let's work on the left side since this Lizu is already starting to get damaged. All right, let's just kill her with Scarlet, maybe the minor version, or I can kill her with red tiles if that doesn't. Okay, perfect. Now, let's match the 4. Actually, let's hit Kirill, actually, with Khalil. And then let's match these greens and reds here. Nice cascade with the reds. Kirill should die from the burn damage. Awesome. Let's see if we can kill off Lizu. Awesome. This should kill Caedmon. Great. All right, 2 for 2 now. Next up, we've got a Lizu tank team, a Glass Lizu tank team. They've also got Bolttusk, Grim, Melindor, and Gormek. I am definitely going to need Tunes over Glass to deal with the mana reduction from Lizu. So let's take out Khalil and Scarlet. Let's bring in Gormek, even though his attack is a little bit weaker. And then, do I want to bring in... Actually, you know what? I can bring in Greg, since he cannot have his mana reduced. Yeah, that'll work out good. And we've got a red diamond I can match right off the rip, or I can match 4 reds. Let's match the red diamond. And then let's match the 3 reds on the top left. Let's hit Lizu with Gormek, although she's got counterattack as the ether power. Let's attack this right side with the main part of Gormek. Actually, you know what? No, let's hit Lizu. We need to kill her as soon as we can. And then I'm going to hit this red diamond, which is going to give me Gormek right back. And Lizu is dead from that move. Awesome. Let's use Gormek on the right side over here. I'm going to match these 3 greens on the left. That way I can get Melindor to heal. Nice cascade with the blues. Don't set up there, Melindor. Damn it. Stay alive, Gormek. Thank you. Alright, let's use Melindor. I'm going to use Grim for the defense down. Let's go to the right side over here. Let's use Greg and see where everybody's at. Alright, let's use Caedmon on Melindor. Let's match these 3 reds here. Alright, Melindor is dead. Awesome. And Gormek's going off. Bolttusk is about to get his special, so I'm just going to tile dump with this purple diamond here. Let's attack the left side here, and then I'm going to match these 4 greens, which will give me Caedmon, and we might be able to kill Grim with him. Awesome. Alright, now let's match these reds and blues here. Not quite enough to kill Bolttusk. Let's match the 3 blues horizontally, I think. Yeah, it's going to give me Grim and Greg, and I might be able to kill Boltusk. Hopefully he doesn't revive. Let's use Greg first, see what happens. Yeah, what's he got for health? I have 241. I might be able to kill him with the red tiles. No, I've only got one red hero. Let's use Grim on Boltusk. Awesome, he's dead. And Gormek is dead as well, and we are 2 for 2, or 3 for 3 actually now. Next up, we've got a Glass Kyril tank team. They've got Boltusk, Wukong, Li Zu, and Melindor. I am going to keep in my greens. Let's take out Greg. Nah, let's keep in Greg. Let's take out Gormek and bring in maybe Myrtle for an extra green. Yeah, let's do that. She'll have a 75% chance to resist the mana reduction from Li Zu as well. All right, nice board. Let's start off with the 3 yellows on the bottom, I think. See if we can get lucky with the green. Actually, it could set off a 3 match of greens, which I don't want. So let's match the 4 greens. And then let's match the 4 blues. That's going to set a cascade of greens directly underneath it because of the dragon staying there. That might kill Kyril. Not quite. Oh, man. Alright, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's use Myrtle on the left side over here. And then I'll use Caedmon on Kyril. I'm going to hit the blue dragon so that I can match 3 green tiles next turn. And this will kill Kyril. Nice. Give me some more blues. Let's ghost the 3 reds so I can match some blues next turn. Or I can match some greens. Yeah, let's match the greens. I'm going to use Melindor to heal up, get the defense up before Li Zu goes off. Let's use Myrtle and Caedmon, and then ghost these 4 blues. I can match some greens next turn also to kill Li Zu. Unless maybe Greg will kill her. Probably not, though. Yeah, his damage isn't too much. It's the Mega Minion that makes him so useful. And Li Zu is dead from the green tiles. I'm going to match the 3 yellows horizontally up top. Set off that cascade of greens against Melindor. You all know that I love cascading as much as possible. And will Melindor die from the poison and bleed damage? 210 and 137. 347. Yep, he will. So I do not need to use Caedmon on the right side over there. Let's match these blues over here. Melindor should die. Awesome. Let's use Grim over here. And then I'm going to match these purples. Set off that cascade of yellows underneath. Let's match the 3 blues. Let's use Greg, get his Mega Minion going, and this battle should be over pretty soon, probably. And Boltusk is going to revive, of course. And again. Not that time, though. All right, 4 for 4, 1 flag left. Next up, we're going to go up against a Glass Li Zu tank team again. And they've also got, who is that? Chandel? She's from the Beauty and the Beast family. They've also got Kalo, Colin, and Glass Melindor. I am going to keep the team the same, I think, here. Yeah, I like the potential for mana reduction from everybody. I've got 75% pretty much on everybody except Greg, who has a 100% chance. Nice board with these 4 greens here. I think I'm going to start off with that. Yeah. Nice cascade with the 4 blues. No complaints there. All right. Let's match the 3 blues with the dragon. This might kill Lizu, I think. And it did. Awesome. And we've got almost everybody special. All right. Let's use Grim over here on the right side. I want to get rid of Kalo. He's going to be a problem if he goes off. And then let's use Cademon on Kalo. And then, you know what? Let's just use Melindor. I'm going to match the 3 greens here, set off the Cascade of Blues. Don't set off Melindor. Can I kill Kalo? I don't think so. Yes, I can. Awesome. Okay. And now Chandel only has 128 health. I'm going to match the blues in the middle up top. See if that's enough to kill Chandel. And it is. Awesome. Let's use Grim. And then Greg. Match this green diamond here. Let's use Melindor to dispel, although, yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't sure if it was undispellable, but the reflect on Melindor at least. Let's use Myrtle first, and then let's kill off the healer, match the green diamond here, get my green specials back, and we should be able to end the battle so long as Colin does not revive. And he is going to revive. Now let's heal. Now he's going to revive again. Die. Ah, man. All right. Get Melindor back. Die. Please do not revive. Awesome. All right, went 5 for 5 today. Pretty smooth day, honestly. We're showing in the top 1%. If I look at the leaderboard, we have 1,510 points. I know. I'm in ranked 1,510. I'm like, why am I so far off? I've got 3896 points. Leader has 3953, so about 57 points behind based on the difficulty of teams I went up against. My defense is not starting off so good. We have a D rating, only 1 for 3. I've got Toon Lizu at the tank, and then I've got Franz, Goldie, Asmia, and Greg. But overall, pretty smooth day so far here for day 1 of this 4-star Rush Attack Raid tournament. Let me know how your day 1 went, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. If you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.